The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Checking out Brooklyn, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early school.
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. We'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Portis in for Taj Gibson. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Noah is out there with Portis. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Now Curry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And they take the lead.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Brooklyn trailing. Lopez a screen from outside the arc. Another miss by Curry.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really I like the movement and communication there.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Butler. Pass to Noah. And Rose, wide open, he shoots from outside off the mark. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Young. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Lopez dishes to Curry. Shoots a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago leading. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Lopez. Jones comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Stauskas. Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic comes in for McDermott. And it's Felton in for Rose. Here's Mirotic. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Bayless kicks to Curry. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Felton against Curry. Outside Butler. Right side Felton. Rebound Brooklyn. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You hate losing the entire game because you fall apart in the fourth quarter like these guys did. They got way too comfortable with the lead way too early.
And you're right. They had 1 foot in the locker room when there was still plenty of time left on the clock.
Bulls trail by 3. Butler passes to Mirotic. To the middle, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Joakim Noah hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first. Curry with it. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter all wrapped up. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Derrick Rose. Taking a look at the Bulls, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Noah. Then it's Felton in at the 1. Curry kicks to Young. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Curry outside. Curry with another miss. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Felton. They get it back.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
And you know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react.
Felton against Curry. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 5 now.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Felton against Curry. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the 3. Nets trail by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Curry against Felton. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Butler's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. There's the 3, and he gets the bucket. Butler's got 12.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Felton against Curry. Up in time. And that's not going to go. So we've reached the end of...
Hey, Kevin, with...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We are... Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And Mirotic subbed in for Doug McDermott. Curry, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Jones. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Bayless in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Joakim Noah hits them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Outside Curry. Good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Outside Butler. There's a screen. Right wing. Here's Portis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Portis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Aldridge with it, working on Noah. Outside Curry, just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Unhindered, going all the way. Mirotic dishes to Rose. Feeds it to Noah. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way. Talk about great numbers for Butler. He's got 21 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
The Bulls making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Nets trail by 15. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Aldridge. Stolen by Noah. Here's Butler. No luck. Excellent D that time from Jones. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for them. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Jones. It's Curry with the drive. Rose with the rebound. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 12. And fourth quarter basketball.
Let's take them back.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down. So both teams making some changes here. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. Curry can't get it to go. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rose double team. Back to Butler. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Curry. From past the arc. No good. And so Chicago takes the...
Gentlemen, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan, Jimmy Butler. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan,